Brandon, we see Galvis is back in the lineup. What were you seeing from him those last 15 games where he's been so much more productive than he was earlier?
Thought he got off to a slow start offensively, and then the last week to 2 weeks before, he had a little bit of the groin soreness. I think that he was just started seeing better at bats. He was on top of the baseball a little bit more, on time with the fastball, using the whole field, showing a little bit of the pop that he has because he was being on time offensively. And it's nice to see him back out there, and he feels good and he's ready to go.
Next is Rich Dubroff.
Hey, Brandon, last night Valleca got his first hit in quite a while. What have you not been seeing from Valleca that you saw last year?
Well, I just think the last few games, since he's been here, he's kind of had a little bit of some bad luck on just misses. I think you've seen 2 or 3 or 4 deep fly balls to right that he just missed underneath a hair. Probably a couple would have gone on to Yankee Stadium if we were playing there, but I think, Pat's a grinder and he's trying to take good at bats, and these things happen where you can kind of fall into a tough stretch, and Pat's doing a great job of trying to stay focused and process based, and it's nice to see him get that hit for us last night. It could have ended up being a big one, if Ryan could have gone first or third there, but it was good to see him get a hit. Hopefully he gets some confidence and he can string a few together when he gets it back in there.
Steve Molesky.
Brandon, when the Orioles pull out 1-run wins against the Yankees and the A's back-to-back, have to overcome adversity, are there things that can have long-lasting good impact for you a couple weeks or even months down the road?
Well, I think it just means we're pitching well. A lot of time is that we're making pitches in big spots with, we've done a nice, like I've talked about a lot, our bullpen's really done a good job, and they've kept us there. And, offensively, we haven't hit our stride yet. I think we have, I think we're haven't reached our potential offensively, and we are going to score some more runs. But our pitching just has kept us in the game, and pitched us out of some jams. And I think we played really nice defense too. Knock on wood. I think that we're sound defensively, and so it's just kept us in the game. But yeah, hopefully we can, a lot of these guys that haven't played a ton up here understand how to play in these 1-run games in tough environments against tough teams and continue to improve.
John Mioli.
Brandon, excuse me, offensively, obviously things are going to change when personnel changes, but did you expect the group to change so much without Iglesias, Alberto, and Nunez in there the way that it has?
I just think we've had some guys that are off to a little bit of a rough start. I think we were pressing early. I still think guys are pressing a little bit. I think that frustration in our at-bats. I just think we have a lot of guys that are going to become more disciplined as they get more experience. And that was kind of Don's talk a couple days ago. We continue to talk about it every day, of kind of allowing the pitcher, not swing at the pitcher's pitches and understanding what the pitcher is trying to do to them. Just because we have a tough time sustaining rallies because we're leaving the strike zone. And that's why we have a tough time running a third one out, et cetera, because we're swinging at what they want us to swing at instead of putting them pressure back on them. And I think that collectively, as we kind of get going a little bit, we're missing Santander also, which is, a big bat for us. And for me, a guy that's a middle of the order run producer. So not having him has been tough. But yeah, I just want to think we're going to improve offensively, and hopefully we'll show signs of that soon.
Melanie Newman.
Brandon, when Matt was DFA'd by the Mets, his teammates, they didn't have anything bad to say about him, but they also said they just never really got to know him. He was kind of this lone wolf guy. In the 3 years since that has passed, would you say that you see a different person in your clubhouse now?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. with ex-teammates from him in New York. All I know from Matt is that he's a super pro. Love having him around. He's one of the better teammates I've been around from the standpoint of he's a mentor. He's a great veteran presence. He talks to the young guys. He holds them accountable. He's in the dugout for 9 innings when he's not pitching. He's cheering on his teammates. So yeah, he's been an incredible example for everybody here, and couldn't be happier to have him on the club.